Good morning, students. How are you? I think you are fine and safe at your home. Students, I started course from last week onward, and in that I share you two videos already. And in this week, I started classification of market, second topic, very important topic. And in that I already share you part first. Okay, now in today's lecture we discuss about part 2, and we discuss different dimensions in part 2. Okay, so let's start with our today's topic. Okay, so in today's lecture, we discuss the rest of the dimensions. In that, dimension number 7, on the basis of degree of competition. In that, two types of market exist. What is perfect market and what is imperfect market. So let's start with first point, perfect market. Okay. A perfect market is one in which the following conditions hold goods. So which conditions required for perfect markets? Number one, there is large number of buyers and sellers. Okay. Second one, all buyers and sellers in the market have perfect knowledge of three important points: demand, supply, and prices. Now, the next point, the prices of different forms of product are uniform. Uniform means stable. Plus or minus may happen when the cost of converting the product from one form to another changes. So there may be chances of minus or plus at that particular point. So you have to maintain uniform prices. So these conditions required when you can call that particular market as a perfect markets. Okay. Then second one, imperfect markets. The market in which condition of perfect competition are lacking are called as a imperfect markets. The following situation, each based on degree of imperfection, may be identified in case of imperfect markets. So on the basis of imperfection, there will be different types of imperfect market. So let's see about the types of imperfect market. In that, first one is monopoly market. Monopoly market. So what is monopoly? Monopoly is a market situation in which there is only one seller of a commodity exists. And I mentioned the next point here. He exercises sole control over the quantity or price of the commodity. In this market, the price of commodity is generally higher than other markets because only one seller exists. He can raise the price of the commodity. Then Indian farmers operate in monopoly market. So I mention here example in case of Indian farmers when purchasing electricity for irrigation, because electricity supplier is only one. Okay, and he can raise the price of electricity. Okay, so this will also the example of you mentioned in case of monopoly market. When there is only one buyer of a product, the market is termed as a monopsony market. So this is the two conditions: monopoly market and monopsony market. Then duopoly market. Okay, a duopoly market is one which has only two sellers of a commodity. Duo means two sellers of a commodity. They may, if the two sellers for the commodity exist, then they may mutually agree to charge a common price which is higher than the hypothetical prices in a common market. Means the price, if the price in other markets is like 10 rupees, then he can also raise the price of their product as a 12 rupees. So this is the example of price determination in case of duopoly market. The market situation in which there are only two buyers of a commodity is known as a diopsony market. Means only two buyers for a commodity exist. Then we can call that market as a duopoly market. Now the third type In case of imperfect market, oligopoly market. What is oligopoly? A market in which there are more than two, but still a few. Okay, not large. Okay, so still a few sellers of a commodities exist. Then we can call that market as an oligopoly market. A market having a few means more than two, but a few buyers is there. Then we can call that condition as a oligopsony market. Okay. So now the fourth type in imperfect market is monopolistic competition. When a large number of sellers deal in heterogeneous and differentiated form of commodity, then the situation is called as monopolistic situation. Heterogeneous means different products, okay, different type of product, okay, and for that product different sellers exist, then we can call that situation as a monopolistic situation. The difference is made conspicuous by different trademarks on that product, because you see, if any company produces his own product, then the trademark of that company is different and he sell with that particular trademark. So different prices prevail for same product in that particular competition. For same product, different types of prices you observe. Example of monopolistic competition faced by farmer may be drawn from input markets. For example, they have to choose between various trademarks of insecticides, pump sets, fertilizers, and equipment. So such type of differentiation happens when the trademarks changes. So that competition is called as a monopolistic competition. For same product, different prices observed. Okay, so you understand about on the basis of degree of competition, two types of marketing conditions exist: perfect competition and imperfect competition. Now we see the next dimension, dimension number 8, on the basis of nature of commodity. So two types of market: commodity market and capital market. Commodity market means very simple, a market which deals in goods and raw materials such as different types of goods. For example, I mention here wheat, barley, cotton, fertilizers, seeds, etc. are termed as a commodity markets. And what about capital markets? The market in which bonds, shares, securities are bought and sold are called as capital markets. For example, you know, money markets and share markets. So these are the examples of capital markets. Now the next dimension, dimension number 9, on the basis of stage of marketing, the markets may be classified into two categories: producing markets and consuming markets. So what is producing markets? Those markets which mainly assemble the commodity for further distribution to other markets are termed as producing markets. Such markets are located in producing areas. Okay. And what is consuming markets? You know, different types of retailers, they establish their own shop and they sell to directly to consumer, or different types of malls, supermarkets. These are the example of which type of market? Consuming markets. Markets which collect the produce for final disposal to the consuming population are called as consumer markets. Such markets are generally located in areas where production is inadequate, or in thickly populated urban centers you can observe such type of markets. Now the dimension number 10, on the basis of extent of public intervention. Public intervention means here the role of government is very important, and on that basis two types of market, there will be two types of market: regulated markets and unregulated markets. So what is definition of regulated markets? Markets in which business is done in accordance with the rules and regulations framed by statutory market organization represents various different sections involved in markets. Okay, so in our country, different types of statutory market organizations established, okay, in every state, and according to that the markets are set, okay, according to rules of that particular model act, okay. The different market sets, and that markets are called as regulated markets. Total regulation is under government organization. The marketing cost in such markets are standardized and practices are regulated. Marketing cost means if when farmer uh, market the produce from his field to that particular marketplace, he incurred different types of expenses. That expenses comes under marketing cost, and these marketing costs are standardized and practiced, or it is regulated in such type of markets. So farmer is more benefited in such type of markets, okay. Now what is unregulated markets? These are the markets in which business is conducted without any set rules and regulations. And who frame the rules here? Traders, okay, or businessmen, who means we can call, generally we can call that persons as a traders. They frame their rules for the conduct of business and run the market. These markets suffer from many ills, ranging from unstandardized charges for marketing functions to imperfections in determination of prices. Ills means problems, and there will be no any standardized charges. Okay, marketing functions are not properly carried out in such type of markets. Okay, and price determination is also not done properly. So these are the different lacunas in which type of markets? Unregulated markets. So mostly as compared to unregulated markets, regulated markets are more beneficial to farmers. Okay. Then on the basis of type of population served, two types of market: urban market and rural market. What is urban market? A market which serves mainly the population of the population living in an urban area. It's called as an urban market. The nature and commodities of these markets demanded for agriculture products arising from urban population. These markets are called as urban markets, or and we can generally see the urban markets for farm products. Now we see the rural markets. The word rural market usually refers to demand originated from the rural population. There is considerable difference in the nature of different services required with farm product between urban and rural demand. So according to that demand, services change. Okay, and this is the major difference between urban market and rural market. Okay, then the last dimension, on the basis of accrual of marketing margins. So markets can also be classified on the basis of as to whom the market margins accrue. Now see students, what is market margin? Margin means the profit, and according to that profit, okay, there will be different types of agencies involved. So on the years, over the years, there has been a considerable increase in different types of organizations involved in marketing process. It may involve producers organization, consumers cooperatives, or other organization handling marketing of various products. Though private trade still handles bulk of trade in farm products, the cooperative marketing has increased its share in trade of some agriculture commodities. You know, cooperative marketing means here groups of farmers come together voluntarily and they sell their produce. And such type of cooperative marketing exists in case of milk, fertilizer, sugarcane, and sugar. In the case of marketing activities undertaken by producers or consumers, cooperatives, the marketing margins are either negligible or shared amongst their members. And according to this, such type of agencies you can observe who share their margins with one another. So this is the last dimension we discussed today on the basis of accrual of marketing margins. So now students, you understand about the 12 dimensional classification of market, and you just recall in your mind how many dimensions, and in each dimension which type of market exists. For this you have to write in your notebook, go on writing, enlisting all the dimensions, and write in front of that dimensions how many types of market exist. So this is very important second topic we covered today. Okay, thank you very much.